All right, people, you already know what it is. It's live, uncut, unedited. You already know what it is. What's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your boy, the Crime Chaser. Live, uncut, unedited, people. Live, uncut, unedited. That's what it is. We want to say good morning to everyone. The good, bad, and ugly, white and black, the lovers, the ones that's not lovers. We want to say good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. I often say this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and definitely be glad in it. And I'm going to do my best to be glad in it. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you, I tell you. Come on in, people. Can't see none of the comments, but there they are. There they are. I'm like, where's my comments? So I can shout out some names. Good morning, people. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and definitely be glad in it, people. What's going on, people? What's going on? This is a wonderful thing. This is a wonderful thing to be here. I just thought I'd come on here this morning and speak to the people. I tell you, sometimes we have misunderstandings and we see things, but we're afraid to speak up and speak out. And sometimes we just have to speak out on certain things. And this is not a live where I'm going to be calling out people names and all that. I don't have to do all that. I just love black people. I love our people. I want to see the best for us here in the city of Chicago and also in the United States. So, you got people out here, listen, males and females. You got some people are fishing to find something wrong with you, wrong with your conversation, the way you look. That's how life is. Black people here in America, we have been programmed not to believe in each other. We've been programmed to hate on each other. We've been programmed even not to shop with each other. We'll take one or two bad experiences and label the whole race. Ain't that amazing? But if you go in business, you would want somebody to shop with you. It's amazing how when I see people talking down in black businesses, down in certain things, you never hear them downing Comcast, AT&T, ComEd, and these people are ripping them off. Even your own bank ripping you off with them overdraft fees. But yet, you still patronize those businesses. Banks, schools, ComEd, People Gas, you still patronize those businesses. But when it comes to black businesses, you find everything that's not right. Any little thing to keep you from shopping. Oh, the counter was dirty. Or I seen the roach on the floor. I seen this. Any little thing. You'll make up something in your mind. People, we have to stop being delusional when it comes to each other. Just like this mayoral campaign. I hear a lot of people talking about, I wouldn't vote for Willie Wilson because he can't talk. Man, come on. Be ridiculous, people. He can't talk. That's why I hear a lot of people say, well, I don't vote for him because, he don't know how to talk. You probably don't know how to talk either, but you got that job. You're making $100,000 a year, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a year, but you're talking. Oh, we understand what he's saying. But when he out there passing that money out, language don't mean anything then. But it only means something when he's running for a position. Oh, y'all know I'm telling the truth and shame the devil. That's what I do on here. If this not a crime scene right now, so if you're looking for crime, this probably not the live for you. So you wait till I go catch a crime, then you can come on in. But I'm talking to some people that want to see progress in our community. I'm talking to a people that want to see their community change. They want to be able to go outside and not worry about the teenagers robbing and stealing and shooting at each other and killing them too as well. We have too much shooting in the land. We have the women that are getting shot. Women, y'all gonna have to tone down on that masculinity because you're not a man, and men, you are not women. I have to say that. Be what God designed you to be. If you was born a man, you are a man. I don't care how much you can imitate a woman. You're still a man, and vice versa. Woman, I don't care how much you can imitate a man, walk like a man, and do everything like a man, but you're still a woman. At the end of the day, God designed you as a woman. God did not make a mistake when he created you. He gave you two parents that you could not choose. Maybe one is not in your life, or maybe both of them in your life. So God does not make mistakes. All things are done for a reason. Trust me. I always tell people when it's time, stop trying to figure out what you don't like about yourself. Find out what do you like about yourself and dwell on that. Trust me, including your body parts. Whatever you like about yourself, dwell on that. Don't too much be afraid of what you don't like on yourself about yourself. Number one thing as black people, we need to love ourselves. And if we don't love ourselves, we can't love each other properly. We just can't do that. But I always say put God first. And I know a lot of you don't believe in God. And let me just say this. Some of my religious community, I hear a lot of you guys, both males and females, talking about the creature instead of the creator, the man instead of God. You give the man so much credit and you leave God out of the equation. I'm nothing without God. Your leader is nothing without God, and he's not God. And if he claims himself a God, he's a small God with a small g. He's not the almighty God, if I may say that. So I hear a lot of you guys out there bragging on your leaders, just bragging. Brag on God. Tell us about what God have done for you lately. Brag on God. You got so much hate in your heart. You're deceitful. You're a liar. You envy. You're jealous of your brother and your sister. You're jealous of them. You hate to see your brother get a new car. You hate to see your brother have a great life. You hate to see your brother get a new job. You hate it. You hate to see your brother to be a family man or your sister to be a family woman. You hate that. But I'm finding out the very thing that people say they hate, that's what they want to be. Watch people. Just watch. That's all you got to do is sit back and watch. I'm a great observer. I see a lot of people come up on me in the public that hate me on social media. But when they see me in public, they want to take a picture. And you know me, I go and take a picture with them. And they thinking that I don't know who they are and what they said. Listen, trust me. Ain't no love. Listen. One thing I can say, stand before a man of God, there's not 1 ounce of hate in my heart against no man or no woman. No man or no woman. I got perfect love in my heart for my brother and my sister. I refuse to allow someone to hate someone. Now, I'm going to hate your ways, but I mean hate the person where it's going to bother me when I see him. Something rise up in me. I refuse to let myself go that low. That's why a lot of us have these sickness and these ailments in our bodies because we have so much bitterness and hatred toward one another. I'm telling you, people, this is real. Why you think a man or a woman can go in a crowd of people and just start shooting at random people, have not done anything to you? Something is wrong with that person. Something is not clicking properly upstairs, if I may use that term. We have a lot of low-key haters out there They're not for the people, they're for the dollar. That's what they're for. They're for personal, not people. Trust me. And if you notice, just look at the pattern. All you have to do is look at certain people when they do things. When they get money, they get quiet. But when the money is running low, they begin to make noise. Then you got those that want to be at the table, don't know how to get at the table, so they'll make a fuss so they can get in on the deal in the table or in the back room deal. And once they get in, oh, I used to talk like that. I used to think like, but it ain't like that no more because they got that money. For the love of money. The scripture said the love of money is the root of all evil. It's the very root of all evil. Trust me. Money is good to have. Money is right up there with oxygen. You cannot live without it. But are you willing to sell your soul for money? Are you willing to sell your people out for $1? Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to go against your own race for $1? Somebody hear me this morning. Somebody need to hear what I'm saying. Are you willing to say, hey, I'm not going to talk like that no more because I got $1 now. I can live downtown. I can live in South Loop. I can live in the North Shore, South Shore, whatever, because of that $1. Trust me. And I always say, I hold everything in life with a loose grip, knowing that at any given minute, I can lose it all, including my life. Don't you know you could lose your wife, your automobile, your home, your children, your parents? You could lose it all in any minute. All you got to do is stop breathing, and you're going to see what happened. That little body that you cherish so much that you in right now is going to stop working one day. The heart going to give out. Some going to stop working, and you're going to have to check out of this place. Good or bad, right or wrong, you're going to leave this place. You're going to leave this body regardless. You're going to leave it. Trust me. Why not leave in honor? Why not do the right thing for your brother, to your brother, in his face? Don't have the spirit of, I wish my brother well, but inside I'm hoping that he fail. You got a lot of brothers and sisters out there like that. It's so much hate. Everybody's going to get their time to shine. I can't be a maintenance man. I can't be an engineer. I can't be this. I can't be that. You can only be what God designed you to be. Don't get mad at the brother if the brother stayed up all night long doing his homework, and here you are the next day, you want to copy off his paper because you did whatever you wanted to do. You went to the club last night. But this particular brother stayed up all night long doing his homework, trying to solve problems so he can get it right and turn his paper in for the next day. And now you want to use your influence because he's your friend, and you want him to give you his answers. And he stayed up toiled all night long. Look at you. That ain't right. That's not right, people, at all. We shouldn't do that to one another. We should support one another at any given cost. It's a lot of activists out there that I don't even like. And I'm going to be honest with you, but you'll never know it. I don't have to go on social media and call out names just to be seen. Trust me. When you listen, you will know a person by their fruits. People they're not stupid. They see what you're doing. They know who's out for the $1, and they know who's out for the people. People know that. Trust me. They know that. Trust me. They know who are the ones that just want to be seen and make noise. They know that. They know the ones that genuinely love them and love the people and love what they do. It's like a good cook. They put their foot in it. And you could tell that they love to cook. And you could taste it all in the ingredients in the food. You can taste it. But you got those that just for $1, they're going to do just enough just to get by. Don't care about what they producing. They're going to give you just enough. But you got those that go beyond measure. It's like a good worker that come a half an hour early to work. He don't steal time. He don't leave early. He do everything by the book. But you got those that, hey, clock me in, I'll be late. Clock me out, I'm leaving early. And when you don't do it, they have an attitude. People, those be the same people who will throw you under the bus if it come down to them losing their job. They'll give you up. Look at these young folks out here shooting and killing each other. These are our children. You call them savages. That's what you call them. You call them animals. That's what you call them. But guess what? They living in our houses. They sleeping on our couch, in our basement. They bringing in guns and drugs. They keeping ruly company. And we allow these things to go on in our home. And this excuse that I hear all the time, parents say, I'd rather for them to do it in the house and do it outside. At least I know where they at. It's wrong, 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 wrong. I know y'all don't want to hear this, but somebody had to hear this message this morning. Trust me, I don't care about what nobody think of me. It's what I think of them that matters. And a lot of you trolls on my page following me, and guess what? I'm not on your page looking to see what you're doing because I can care less. But you're trying to critique me and what I'm doing. What are you doing besides on the keyboard typing? Never see you at no function. You ain't gonna get nobody $1. You're too tight. That's why you can't get nothing, because you holding on to something. You won't release nothing. Start releasing something, and I guarantee you some will start coming back to you. You wonder why you're living from check to check. You wonder because you won't give nothing. And I'm not talking about monetary all the time. You can give your time to help somebody. Trust me, it's a lot of things that the crime chaser do that have never been recorded on live and still doing it. That reminds me of a scripture. God said, give in secret so you can be blessed, so he can bless you in public. If you want to be blessed, that's how to be blessed. Do something in secret, and God will bless you openly. Do something in secret, and I guarantee it'll happen to you. And some of you, you know you're not right in your heart. You need to ask God to help you to get these seeds of hatred and bitterness and envy out of your heart. I always pray and say, God, don't let me be envious of my brother or my sister. Don't let no bitterness come in my heart against nobody, because I got some work to do. Have you ever heard people talk and you can feel the bitterness, the hatred in them? You can feel it, and you can see it. You can see the jealousy in them because they desiring to have something of another man's substance, want to be like you. People, this is real out here. Let us learn how to love one another. And guess what? We all are different. We think different. We see things different. But let us find common ground that we can all get along with. Trust me. Listen, some of you guys don't agree with everything I say, and that's understandable. I'm not always right. I get it wrong sometimes. You get it wrong sometimes. People